I chose to study marketing at the University of Guelph because I felt like it would challenge both my creative side and analytical side. And I'm really grateful to have chosen this program because I think it's challenged me. This is where I want to be because it just felt like home and it felt comfortable. Money was like a sensitive subject for our family. Growing up, instead of Canada's Wonderland, we took a trip to the fish store and I loved it. And that was like our afternoon activities. Guelph has always supported me financially. I looked through the scholarships and then I saw a filter that was like travel grants. So I was like, oh, that's perfect, that's for me. Because I knew that if I wanted to go away, I would probably need some financial help to do so. So I got accepted to Barbados, but I gotta figure out how I can afford residence and flights. When I got the scholarship, I was like, this is it, I can do it. My grandma's from China, and she had to leave when she was a kid, and she traveled all over the place, and the stories that she has are incredible, and so I would love to be exactly like her, and I think her story has always inspired. The scholarship is like genuinely one of the reasons why I was able to go, and so I'm really grateful, and that's why I was happy to write a thank you letter to the generous donors of the Louise McConkey Travel Scholarship. My name is Robyn Voo. I'm writing to express my gratitude for your generosity. I come from a family who has never had the opportunity to go on a family vacation or even trips further than a couple hours away. I have yet to see the world, and for that reason, I am beyond grateful for the opportunity to study abroad. Your kind donation has allowed me to take this opportunity with confidence, and I will never be able to thank you enough for how your donation has and will impact my life. Thank you, Robyn.
So I got an email from my colleague and it was a student thank you letter. My colleague was like, this is really special. This one's really lovely, but it's from an estate. As I was looking into it, it was an estate from the 80s, so that really was just incredible to know for 40 years Louise has been impacting students in this way. And then I was like, who was Louise? And so that definitely took a lot of looking into. And my colleagues in the archives very thoughtfully and kindly did more digging, and then was like, how about you come by and I can show you what we have. And so meet Louise. Here's a photo of her at convocation. So this is her, Louise, Eleanor.
Wow, I can imagine me and my friends doing that.
Exactly. So a young student just like you, just you're about to graduate, she was graduating.
Oh, that's gonna be me in June.
And then what's really interesting is this is all of her courses. Here it says, we like your smile, Louise, and may you find life always as comfortable as it has been here. The future promises to be a bright one, and our best wishes go with you wherever you go.
To leave a gift like that is already amazing, but this is so awesome to see.
Yeah. Guelph was such a big part of the story of her life. That's where she met her husband as well. It really speaks to why people leave these types of gifts, because it's telling part of their stories. It's such an abstract thought 40 years after you've died to be making an impact on someone. But that's the real beauty of these gifts, that it is a real legacy and you're living on, and people are still remembering you and saying your name all these years later.
If I could say something to Louise, it would be that this has changed my life. It's grown my love for the environment, like I said. It's grown my personal confidence. My personal relationships are stronger. My education is way deeper than it was before and way deeper than I thought it could be. And I feel like it's given me more aspiration and more belief in myself for what is possible. And that is a gift that I could never thank her enough for.